I understand that you're into something called primal astrology.
Yeah. My friends, Pete and Patty, put me onto this a long time ago. And basically, like, they take Eastern astrology and Western astrology, the 12 and 12, and then they combine it to make 144 permutations. And so then it gets more specific. But really what it is for me is just something fun and a way to judge my friends and then determine whether I should still be friends with people.
Yeah. This sounds useful and cruel.
Yeah.
So you're able to figure out, like there might be someone who you're interested in being friends with, and then you can figure out their astrological...
Yeah, you like casually ask, like, hey, what's your birthday? And then they usually say like April 5th. I'm like, no, your full birthday. And you're asking for the year because you need the year. And then when you get the year and you do the whole birthday, you find out that they're like a tarantula or something. You're like, no, I'm not
going to be friends with you anymore.
Yeah. That's in my head. But usually,
What did you find out about yourself? What are you?
I'm a camel.
So you can retain water for a great period of time?
I mean, kind of. Like, basically, I think a camel, the benefit is that I'm extremely lucky, which I'll vouch for. I'm extremely lucky. And the bad part is I'm also extremely naive because I'm extremely lucky. And that checks out.
What would you say how has your luck manifested itself?
Parking spots.
Really? You just always find a good parking spot?
Anywhere. I found one now. I mean, the guy led me into it, and he said it was reserved for me, but like...
Yeah, that was reserved parking for the guest on our show.
Here's an interesting story. This shout out to Vanessa Lanier, who at Grossman Jack Talon in Chicago. I had just moved to Chicago, and I'd kept being told by my friends. They're like, "There's no way you can get an agent. There's no way that you can get into this business that easy. You have to be here for several years and break your teeth." And so I was prepared for that, and I went to this agents panel discussion at Second City, and they were all on stage talking about like how you need like a doctor's headshot with like a stethoscope and a lab coat and all that stuff. And I was sitting there like, okay, taking all this in. And then the panel was over, and they turned off the stage lights. And then everybody started rushing the stage to give these agents their headshots and resumes. And so I was like, oh, I'm not going to get in past this crowd. Like, what am I going to do? So I stayed back and just kind of sat in my seat. And then they brought the house lights up. And one of the house lights, the first one went right over my head. And Vanessa Lanier, she points over it and goes like, you, wait right there. And she walked through the crowd and grabbed my headshot and resume. And she's like, I'll call you tomorrow.
So it's just
just pure luck.
Yes, and it's also, I mean, sounds like a great agent, but to be tricked by that one that the light's on,
You know what I mean?
I mean, so many people now are going to set up their lighting when they go to something like that, and then click.
Could have been anyone. But that's what I'm saying, like parking spots.
Being lit at the right time.
Yeah, road to a Hollywood career. Like, can't complain.
Yeah.
But very naive.
And what would mine be? Someone told me that you did some research into...
Yeah, yours is a llama, right?
A llama?
Yeah.
What is a llama's qualities?
I didn't actually get into it because I judge you just from here without having to look at...
I don't like I wanted to be like a lion. Or
Wait, does anybody know what a llama's qualities
Andy, what's
are?
a llama's qualities?
That whenever you go to a llama farm, they say, careful, they'll spit at you. So that might, that...
I get that a lot. Also, can I just say, when you go to a petting zoo, no one cares about the llama.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Of course they do. They're so soft and sweet.
But they will spit at you.
Yeah.
They will spit at you.
Yeah.
I just wish you could have lied and said, a tiger.
A falcon.
A falcon, a leopard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, my house is a camel. My youngest daughter is a wombat. My older son is a ocelot. And my wife is a Tasmanian devil.